Hi everyone, this is Jason Burack of Wall Street for Main Street. Just wanted to do a short video today. Today I want to talk about how the Federal Reserve, their political interests, the Federal Reserve, Janet Yellen's Federal Reserve, Ben Bernanke did this as well, and so did Greenspan. They like to pretend that they're independent, they're nonpartisan, that they're not involved in politics. First of all, Peter Schiff did a great video blog talking about some of this. He talks about how GDP was revised downward so much in the last couple quarters. It was revised, cut in half. The real GDP, they always revised it in the past, but it's just getting worse and worse, their ability to pretend that the economy is doing well. But the political stuff, Peter Schiff talks about this in his video blog, his newest one, Collapsing US GDP. He talks about how they're trying to help Hillary Clinton win the election by keeping interest rates low and maintaining that the economy is doing well and keeping the stock market and other key asset prices up. So there's an illusion that the economy is doing well. So they can go on TV, the mainstream financial media and mainstream media, and say, look, the stock market is up. That must mean the economy is doing well. Well, I want to show you guys some evidence over the last year or two of stories that have come out showing that people are waking up to the political stuff involved in the Federal Reserve. I mean, these guys really do act like politicians. They just don't want a lot of the people on Main Street to realize it. And I think the Federal Reserve, I will lay out a case here for the Federal Reserve is trying to help Hillary Clinton. They do not want Trump to win the election because Trump would, obviously probably start to limit some of their power with either trade policy or other things. So let's go through some of these stories that caught my eye. Okay, so the first one is from March of this year. Why is a Fed governor donating money to Hillary Clinton? I do not remember this being covered by the mainstream financial media or the mainstream media. Yes, they are somewhat small donations. I will attach an article about this, but she actually got caught. I mean, from what I've heard, from some of my contacts, a lot of the richest people on Wall Street are Democrats. So these are rich limousine liberals. They went to Ivy League schools. So they make a lot of money in the status quo, and a lot of them are rich limousine liberal Democrats. So this shouldn't surprise you. This lady, Lael Brainard, she has ties to the Clinton family. She works at the Federal Reserve now. She was originally, I think, in the Treasury Department, so she's moved up the ranks. She just got caught. There's a lot of other people, even on Wikipedia with Janet Yellen, they list her as affiliation with Democrats. So I'm on Janet Yellen's Wikipedia page, and for a political party, it says Democrat. And it shows, her ties here, alma mater, she has Ivy League ties. There are obviously Ivy League Republicans, but there's a lot more Ivy League Democrats because, they want to get into the government. They want to get into the bureaucracy and run things. They think they're smarter than everyone else. They want to tinker with things. They like interventionist foreign policy. They want interventionist monetary policy. They want to run the Department of Education because they think that they can tell your kids, they can educate your kids better than you can at home, with Common Core and all this other crap. Okay, so Donald Trump, this story is actually from last year, October 2015. Donald Trump actually was noticing that Janet Yellen is keeping interest rates low for political reasons. So he actually said this before he was really super serious about, running. This was before a lot of the primaries and his big wins, and a lot of the people in the mainstream media were saying he had no chance. He was saying he thinks that interest rates are being intentionally kept low to make the Obama administration good and potentially set up the economy to help Hillary and, an extension of that. So there's been Republicans in the past, this is from the Examiner, also from last year, early last year, accusing Janet Yellen of keeping interest rates low for political reasons. There's just a lot of different stories about this. Hillary's economics, this is from a Mises article, but I'm looking at the Daily Bell. This is from 2015, and they're saying that her economic policies are actually similar to FDR and what happened also in 1937. So it's talking about the same types of rhetoric stuff here mentioned. So I'll quote it. So do you guys think then that the Federal Reserve does not want Trump to win, that they're intentionally Janet Yellen and the other rich Democrats who make up the majority of the PhD economists at the Federal Reserve are intentionally trying to hurt Donald Trump and help Hillary Clinton? Comment on the video if you think that. Obviously Donald Trump would disrupt the status quo. He's not really a globalist. He's more of a nationalist. And a lot of the people in power tend to prefer, globalism like Hillary Clinton and things like that. So comment on the video. And, unfortunately, guys, I think the Federal Reserve is trying to do all kinds of crazy monetary policies to make the Obama administration look good and help Hillary Clinton win the election.